So we're going to start with WWE, and we'll go with the CM Punk, Drew McIntyre angle first, which I think is the best angle going in wrestling. Would you guys agree to that right now? Can you believe that?
Yes.
Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. I never would have guessed. A few years ago, or even a couple years ago, before Punk even came back, or even when Punk was in AEW. I never would have imagined him in WWE and destroying it like this, but they're killing it. But anyways, this is a continuation of the CM Punk, Drew McIntyre saga. Here's the opening of Raw. It's a great opening shot here. They got a big crowd going. Punk comes out right off the bat here, comes out to the ring to cut a promo. You guys can see the video, right?
Yeah.
You can see what's going on? Cool. Zoom in, everybody, to the little video in the middle of the screen. That's the best I could do here to not break copyright, but you could zoom in and watch it nice and clear. Switch to 1080p if you have to, and it'll look nice and clear, I promise. So Punk comes out. He's going to cut a promo. I'm going to summarize real quick what he talked about. He said basically that he wasn't afraid of Drew being there to attack him because he got suspended for social media posts and for these actions that they replayed here on the Money in the Bank post show, where Drew was seeing red and he attacked some referees, even elbowed Adam Pearce.
I know where your family lives.
That was great. And then Wade Barrett's getting in there to calm him down, which was also really good. Amazing emotions here from everybody. We didn't really review this at the time, but we'll watch it here just to. I'll give some dap to Wade Barrett, man. Let me pause it on Wade Barrett. The image of Wade Barrett I have here, man. I thought he really put that scene over amazingly. I gotta give a big ups to Wade Barrett for that angle. But anyways, back to the ring. CM Punk is in there. He's talking about how obviously all the things that Drew McIntyre has done to him, and he's saying that there's going to be consequences, and he's not going to let it go, and he will do whatever it takes to keep him from being champion.
CM Punk is the consequences to all of your stupid actions. If I got a flight of glass.
All right, so the basics of it for this one, for our Drew and Punk thing for today, is that he wants to get his hands on Drew, and he asks Adam Pearce to lift the suspension, and he thinks Adam Pearce is going to come out, but Seth Rollins comes out instead. All right, so before I move on to what happened between Seth and CM Punk, I guess we'll just get a review for our little angle that we got here today for Drew and CM Punk. No Drew today. He's suspended. So here, let me put it on a picture of Punk while we're talking about this. But yeah, so basically later on in the show, Adam Pearce talked to CM Punk, and he sent Punk home, and he said, let this all simmer down. Like, he wants to make the match. The match is going to happen, but they can't have Drew McIntyre going crazy, attacking everybody and stuff. So a little bit for Drew, and we're going to get Drew back next week, apparently, this Monday. So that's all we got this week. All right. Anybody have a review for this? I'll go with Robert first. Just for the Drew and Punk stuff, I'm going to treat the Seth stuff as a completely separate angle. We'll do that next.
Right. Once again, it's the summer of Punk. It's also the summer of Drew, too. The summer for both of them. But anyways, so this angle, this feud has been going on for several months now, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Definitely.
Usually when a feud goes on that long, it loses steam. I don't know, within like a month or two. This one is still captivating. This is still very interesting to me, and possibly the best angle in all of wrestling. So I love it. I can't wait for their eventual showdown, and we'll see what happens. But so far, so good.
2 thumbs up then, right?
Yes.
2 thumbs up. All right, yes. Look out for also our reviews in our community YouTube posts if you want complete, comprehensive reviews of Raw and SmackDown and Dynamite. We'll do all the angles, all the ones that we don't even do on this show. But yes, 2 thumbs up from Robert. All right, Vlad, let's hear it from you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned it last week. This reminds me of like an old school feud from the 90s that I watched when I was watching wrestling carefully in the 90s. compared it to like Bret Hart and Stone Cold, which is one of my favorite WWF feuds in '97. Also compared it to Macho Man DDP, which is one of my favorite WCW feuds. Also around that same time. This feels like an old school feud. It's been great. Lots of heat here. Haven't even had a match, but they've been screwing each other left and right, beating each other up, leaving each other laying, whatever have you.
Yes.
This has been phenomenal stuff. And it's very believable. Everybody's taking it very seriously. They're not treating it like some joke. This is a real hot, believable angle because maybe there's the reason that it is maybe there actually is some real life. I don't know. I don't know the history. I'm just saying maybe there's some real life tension between McIntyre and Punk, right? So I don't really know, but it sure feels pretty real to me, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Well,
So obviously two thumbs up, two big thumbs up.
Yes, me as well. 2 thumbs up. But yes, same could be said for the CM Punk and Seth stuff in terms of